Alright, here we go. Alright, everybody, welcome to part 2 of week 11 and season 2 of Mario Sluggers Epilogue League. This is going to be the group 1 matches.
I'm not going crazy.
Hey, I put the wrong team names in the start there. Don't mind me, I gotta fix it.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, totally. I'll take one of these teams. Thank you.
All right. So opening matchup. Professional. I mean, it's professional as professional I can be. I swear.
Professional pancakes.
Professional pancake man.
Professionals. Yeah.
So yeah, our first matchup is going to be the Banana Peppers at Tusk. You see Ash, Choco, and this is Phoenix is joining us tonight.
Hello, yes, I am.
Phoenix is the owner of Was the Baddies. Our normal commentators are both busy tonight. Phoenix volunteered to help out along with Lucky, but Lucky isn't here. So guessing Lucky just hasn't noticed the timer, didn't realize what time we start on Mondays. And then Ash popped in and said hi, so here she is.
Hi.
But yeah, normally I'm doing like a co-stream with Adam and Jolty, so being the sole viewpoint, even though we're all using the same footage anyway, because it's just my footage being shared to them on their streams.
It's fine. It's fine. You get the S team tonight. You normally have the A team, but we're a tier higher.
You're a tier higher.
Yep.
Have you met Adam?
I have. I do love Adam, but I'm also being a little shit.
Adam and Jolty are gems. They are wonderful individuals. I mean, I think everybody is S tier, but that's because because we live in a society where I can't have opinions. Okay. Oh man, no, that was just a dumb joke. All right. How do you feel about this matchup? We'll start with you, Ash, because you're more familiar with the process.
I mean, I want to comment on the fact that I thought that Pianta was pitching, but like apparently that's a new change. I want to see how that goes. Like that's gonna be something, because then Pianta ends up on third base.
I mean, isn't that where you want Pianta to end up anyway? Like
yeah, that's where you want Pianta to end up anyway.
Or maybe even catcher. Somewhere out of the way where he can contribute his bat skills without being too detrimental on your field.
I still think I'm gonna have to give it to Tusk though, Flowers.
Okay. Phoenix, how do you feel about this matchup?
Oh, that's looking at the number of power batters, it looks like Tusk has the plate advantage. This new pitching setup might work for Jolteon. It's gonna be probably a toss-up, but I think I put the slight edge to Tusk.
We want to talk about power batters. Tusk is one of the few teams that can say for a fact that their team is more power batters than anything else. You got Petey, King Boo, Dry Bones, White, Daisy, Fiorito, and Irvine. They have 6 power batters, meaning only 3 of their batters are setup batters, and that's if you consider Wiggler a setup batter. I think Wiggler's kind of a tweener. He sometimes has lots of power, sometimes he doesn't. Another big factor here for this particular matchup is going to be the fact that we are on DK Jungle, which means that the big thick pull, if they can hit the pull, they get the home run. They don't need to get necessarily all the way fair to be able to get that goal. But yeah, but I mean, on the other side, you know, Banana Peppers, they do have, they have Lulu, they have Lewis, they have Donkey Kong, they have Pianta, they have Baby DK, are all significant powerhouses. Baby Daisy, not nearly as much, but she has shown home run potential in the past, just not as consistent. But I mean, when it comes down to just raw power, you got 5 power hitters versus 6 power hitters. The game is going to come down, in my opinion, the game is going to come down to how consistent DK plays the game. If DK just comes up and channels his inner K rule, he might have the ability to dominate. But also the same thing could happen if PD. But PD more often than not shows up more consistently, in my opinion, than DK does. So it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna come down to how DK plays. If he decides he doesn't want to score home runs this game, they might be all but cooked. That's my
offense
opinion.
turns out.
Here we go. First matchup of the night. We don't normally do Gambas on Mondays because of the fact that I normally do a co-stream with multiple people. And so I'm not going to be doing Gamba tonight, even though I'm the only one streaming, just because I want to keep up with the consistency. G1 is pure and not corrupted by gambling.
Not a good start for DK.
Not a good start for DK. DK got none of that.
DK gambled the wrong way.
Too often some of these matchups are, does this one power hitter actually hit home runs? Yeah. It's unfortunately, that's gonna kind of be how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, especially in G1, yeah.
You feel like I'm not one of the most reoccurring gamblers during G2 and G3. You listen, okay, you can be a gambling degenerate, but the rest of us in G1 are pure, wonderful individuals.
Yes, G1 is fantastic individuals. Not corrupt at all.
Not a single one of us is corrupted in any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
Not at all.
That's a
change sides.
That is a quick inning for the Banana Peppers. Is that indicative of the rest of the game? Probably not, but we'll see what happens.
Not peptastic.
Not enough pep in their step yet.
It's Monday. It's Monday. They need a
little warm up.
Yeah, they need a little warm up.
Wiggler hits it high and far, but that's actually doesn't go far at all.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, what a slap! But yeah.
That got served right to Baby D. Well, I mean, he had to walk for it, but he was given plenty of time to do so.
What is PD actually? Is PD just hitting it with his leaf?
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. PD uses their body as a weapon.
Okay.
And by a weapon, I mean a bat.
Yep. I figured his neck would be more of a bat than his leaf.
I'm trying to think if there's any other players that actually hit I mean, I guess DK technically, because he's wearing only a boxing glove. The DK
Yeah, but at least it
technically
feels a little bit better than a leaf that
listen,
feels like too low.
that
It's
razor
like
sharp leaf.
T-Rex arms.
That razor sharp leaf sends that ball flying. You
know
can't
it
argue
does.
with results.
I'm making fun of the T-Rex leaf.
To clarify, PD's arms are strong enough to generate tornadoes when he swings them hard enough. Yeah, exactly. Like, let's not sugarcoat the power that this plant has. Oh no, the double. Oh,
Oh,
not a double
no.
play. You know,
Yoshi was
Yoshi,
safe.
fast enough.
Daisy, sorry, Baby Daisy kind of got sacrificed there, but I think Yoshi was fast enough to get to base.
Wow. What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a foul ball caught is out, as long as it's caught on the field.
Okay. We usually don't see that.
Or the wall. Yeah.
We usually don't see that.
Out,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But baseball rules are baseball rules.
Runners on the corners.
First RBI chance of the game here for the big man DK. Could easily turn this into a 3-run homer if he gets a good enough piece of this.
He's got a 10.
He is charge swinging.
10% boost here.
He hits it, but it looks like they're going to be able to
That's
get
gone.
there. No, they do not jump for it, and that is going to be the first score of the game. A 3-run homer for the team captain.
Yeah, the me just ended up stopping.
All right, there's a little pep in their step now.
You'd say there's enough sufficient capsaicin available at the moment.
Yes.
Lewis got caught swinging in air there.
Fortunately, I don't think Pianta's gonna get a bonus because I don't think he has the brown chem, but
He does
you have
not.
2 brown Miis on. He doesn't need it.
Fortunately, Piantas have a decently high batting strength, despite their proclivity to slap hit.
That's unfortunate. Runners, bases loaded
Bases
with
loaded,
2 outs
yeah.
is just unfortunate. You hate to leave stranded, let alone a full stack.
3 stranded runners is tragic, but you also have to keep in mind they did get 3 runs that game,
Well, they did.
or that inning. So there's something. Piantas chem is Mario, Luigi, the Nokis, and Toads. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it's ball time, Lucky. E1 ball time.
Ballin'.
Fortunately, it's only
RBI
4
chance.
matches. Oh my god, Nightmare Fuel Daisy. Every time she's got the camera on her like that.
Why?
Because they designed her character with her eyes intended, like, when she's facing forward. And if
Okay.
you look at her at any other angle, her eyes become almost disjointed in a way that, like, it's very unsettling.
Fortunately, she hits to a double play.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi Chem is exclusive to this league because base game Captain Chem is filled with the decisions of all time. I mean, yeah. First strike, 4 touch long. They bat Cypher
That just
in.
went right past Daisy. Baby Daisy.
Then got distracted by bananas.
I get distracted by bananas.
I like bananas.
Despite the stun from the flower, neither of the runners tried to make a move. Irvine up to bat. Irvine has Chem with both people on base right now, giving him a nice 25% boost to his batting power, which is already 10. Which means this ball could easily go out of here, unless that happens!
Unless Baby Daisy
Baby
just decides to
Daisy.
jump.
Baby Daisy with the fast reflexes jumps up and snags that ball out of the air before it could go over her head. Saving her team from the anguish. That actually had the potential to be like a line drive homer, so the fact that Baby Daisy snagged it before it could get any further was pretty good.
Yeah.
Another quick out.
Not fast enough this time.
Also, I just realized Baby Daisy and Daisy are in the same exact position on both teams.
Yep.
So there's literally a direct head-to-head of Daisy against her younger self, both in the shortstop position.
I think one has a height advantage. Oh, he's stealing!
He's going.
Diddy with the stolen base! The goal! And he goes to almost do it again, and he's stopped by Whaler.
Unfortunately, the steal didn't.
The steal didn't matter. Sadness. But that's 10 points for Diddy in like the post game, so there's that.
Another slap from Wiggler.
Yep. We're getting a solid slap to good spot. Petey also once again just not getting enough power behind it to send it out. We talked at the beginning about how it's going to be about who shows up to the game, so to speak.
Yep.
It just seems like PD is not quite ready to participate.
Rumble.
Oh. He's running back.
He's safe.
The AI will
doesn't
always let them run
yeah.
back to second. They don't get aggressive unless they're on third or on home. How's it going, Yoshi?
What
Welcome
is
to the
it?
stream.
He's trying to steal tonight.
Yoshi able to turn that into a quick double play in the dance. Yoshi was dancing on him. DK scored a home run in last bat. Is he going to do the same here? Give his team a slighter edge. Oh, he's trying for it.
They can.
Gonna go slightly foul.
Slightly.
Almost hit the pole. It takes his base hit despite the chaos happening in the outfield. Lulu was just standing there as if she was waiting for me to do any inputs, and that's not true. Oh!
Right into the mouth.
I don't even think Petey had to move an inch. The ball just came straight into the mouth.
Yeah.
No score for the Banana Peppers in that inning. Recharge from Dry Bones.
He wants
Big hit.
that.
That is going,
He hits it.
going. They don't even attempt
Gone.
to try. That is gone.
A big score. Ribo.
I think I need to turn you up, Phoenix. You are quite
Are you
soft.
I am too low.
Yeah, you're just a tad soft. I just have a feeling they can't really hear you,
Oh.
especially over my
okay.
loud ass.
Ooh. Daisy's just low. Didn't get there fast enough.
Oh, the bomb!
Wow.
That's the first time we've seen a... Well, not the first time, but it's one of the few times we've seen a bomb actually affect the play.
Yep.
That's
That
going,
gone?
going, and they're not jumping.
We are not getting any buddy catches tonight.
They are not responding the way they're supposed to, and this is a problem.
Yeah, this field is messing with the AI, huh?
Usually it doesn't,
That's
which is...
why it takes the lead.
That's just weird though. Like we're not getting buddy catches from either side.
That means that with no chemistry mattering in the outfield right now, the way the game has been running, which team's gonna come out on top because of that?
Yeah. Maybe it's like a weird hitbox thing where it's like if it's going over their heads too high, like they're not gonna even try.
Yeah, that's possible.
I guess we'll see if it like affects the other games, or if it's just this field.
And that's another home run. What?
Oh, what?
That
was-
hooked foul at the very last second.
Yeah, that was crazy. I expected that to
that's
hit the
foul.
pole.
It hit something other than the pole?
I don't know. It must have went over the center of the pole on the left side of it, and so that counted as
He
foul.
is very consistently hooking it foul.
Oh,
That's how they did the jump, but it
They
didn't
tried
matter.
to jump.
but it was way too high.
Tusk now taking a commanding lead now.
Yeah. 7?
Yeah. 7-3. 4-run lead. Beyonce's gonna come off for DK. Oh, for Diddy, actually. Okay.
Oh. Uh-oh. I guess that's the chance you take with two captains?
Yep.
So
King
Beyonce's
Boo gets an
not-
immediate
That
piece
is
of
in
that.
center field now?
Yeah, this is exactly
this is
why
not-
when I was
not
talking
good.
with Ansh on Friday about his lineup, we moved all of his captains to the inner diamond. It's completely random which captain gets put in. Oh no, he's not.
Oh no.
Pianta's not in the
that's-
outfield. Pianta's at
No.
Catcher.
No, catcher.
Catcher,
I
yeah,
looked
okay.
at I looked at baby DK, not Diddy Kong.
But they're fine. They're fine.
Yeah, no, he's good.
I mean, they're not fine. They're down 8-3, but they're fine in the sense of like the lineup.
Yep.
And there's a tongue from Yoshi.
Yeah, on base, baby DK, opportunity to move the bases along. But strikeouts instead.
And strikes out.
Wiggler having become the most prolific pitcher this season, as all three teams with Wiggler have been using them as a pitcher.
It bothers me.
I mean, Wiggler is better on the mound than they were in like shortstop.
No, I know, I
second
get
base
it.
position. I mean, although as many times as we made the Mr. 9 Foot Tall joke because of the fact that he was like so tall you couldn't hit the ball over him.
Oh, Daisy didn't get any of that.
Daisy got hit it with the wrong part of her bat. Now Mr.
Yep.
12 Foot Tall. I mean, next season it's 15 feet.
Might as well just call him Wall, like the wall. If you're gonna keep upping his height.
Oh, I mean that's the joke though. It's like his height just gets progressively taller
Okay.
until it's just like so insane that there's just no way anyone could believe a damn thing we say.
He's 20 feet tall.
The ultimate joke needs to be Wiggler lurching forward off the mound, just dropping the ball to catch the glove. Sometimes, man. Wiggler is that tall. Literally could just lean over and drop the ball right.
Are you getting a bunny jump?
We got the jump, but it's not gonna be enough. Tesla move up 10 to 3.
Tiny.
And Diddy's gone. Here comes Donkey.
Unfortunate, Diddy couldn't even last an inning. Or 2 innings, or...
I was gonna say, he participated in one of those 2 innings already.
Yeah.
And he had like 2 partial innings instead of 1 full inning. Tiny celebrating the end of the inning, and I would too. When your team's this far behind, you need to take the small victories.
Yoshi starting off with a nice double.
RBI chance for Diddy here. That looks like it's going to be successful.
Pepper starting a rally here.
Wiggler finally getting tired. This might be their chance to break. Oh, no!
Oh no!
Diddy getting overconfident. And then Tiny with the bunt mistake. That's 2 quick outs they just give to Tusk Love. DK still struggling to keep it fair.
Gone?
Wow.
God.
That just looks so low.
It was a line drive right out of the field.
Now Daisy takes them out.
Yeah, I swear to God, she looks normal when the camera's on her face, like, straight, but as soon as it turns, you start seeing how, like, uneven her eyes are. It's just... The ball got punched through the roots, not in the stadium, into Narnia? Okay. I didn't realize that there was a wardrobe there.
Clearly.
Unfortunately, only 2 runs that inning.
I mean, they're picking away at it. They're giving themselves a chance by adding more that needs to be scored from Tusk Love to end it on a mercy.
DK... I was about to say DK is not entertaining any bullshit when it comes to being on the mound, but that last pitch was a bit of a softie. I don't know what's going on with that. Foul ball.
Ingo got a pretty good clip on that, though.
Oh, that one's gone.
It's gone.
Oh
No!
my God! What a cat! I almost thought Baby DK left the stadium for a second there. The arc of which he got thrown, he was like definitely going out of. He hit an invisible wall and just stopped. It just came straight down.
It did look like when he came down, he was going out.
Yeah. I wonder if he had landed outside the stadium, would that have been a ground roll double? I wish outfielders leaving the city imposed bunny jump was a mechanic, if only because it'd be comedy gold. It would be comedy gold. Oh, Pianta falling for the pop-up. And with no proper chem follow-up for Pianta, that ball just goes straight out.
Oh!
Wiggler being 12 feet tall.
Yeah, the wall.
The wall. All in all, you're just another Wiggler on the wall.
One might say Wallgler.
Wallgler? No, that's too far. I
Okay.
don't condone this punnage.
Okay. I know Roy would be proud of me.
Roy's right there. He can be proud of you.
Okay.
Nice catch by Tiny. Hi.
Yep, I know. You're proud of puns.
Daisy gets a huge piece of that, but it's not going to be enough. And the fireball comes literally a frame too late.
Frame too late.
Literally one more frame sooner, and that would have been a hit on the fire.
That was a weird foul. Just sitting on the wall.
It was a tally-ho. Oh my god!
Oh.
Baby DK with the chem throw to first! Tagging out Toadsworth, forcing out Toadsworth before you can even get to first was crazy.
Yeah, they don't usually throw straight to first, do they?
No, they don't. Usually they throw to a cutoff
Second.
throw position, like second base or shortstop, and then it goes to first base from there.
Okay, Wiggler.
You can just move slightly to the right. There.
I mean, when you're taller than the Empire State Building, you don't have to do a lot of moving to catch the ball. Those arms are the only arms to have hit the homer at Peach Ice Garden in MSL history. Baby DK? Yeah. Baby DK is somehow both simultaneously not the best hitter in the game, but also holds the record for one of the hardest hits to get.
He's up to bat. Couldn't get it out.
2 runners on, but Lulu has chem with DK, so he's gonna get a slight boost. That boost is gonna end up being too much. Still 10-5 going to the bottom of the 8th. The Peppers are running out of time to turn the game around. Fiorito's making a run for it. It's not gonna, the ball's not gonna get there in time. That is gonna be another run for Tusk Love as they continue to pile on the lead. Tiny just stood there.
Oh,
Tiny just...
what are you doing, Tiny?
Tiny watched that ball go by as if it didn't matter. She could have easily, taken like 4 steps, and that's all it would have taken to get that out there, but nope.
That's the game?
The game. Yep. Wait. As the Tusk Love show up hard in the 8th inning to end the game before the 9th. Banana Peppers fall to 3 and 6. Tusk goes up to 7 and 3. MVP goes to PD for the home runs, obviously. 15-5 is your final score here today. Baby DK, as much as we talk about how good his bat is, goose egg on the day for his batting.
Wow.
But he got a good fielding score at 40 points. Like, even Diddy Kong got 10 points in running for that stolen base. But unfortunately, their efforts were just not enough to overcome Tusk Love. Daisy also getting a goose egg in batting. Another high-end batter not doing anything in this game. Another thing to note is that their fielding was terrible compared to the Banana Peppers.
Yeah.
Like, they may have had 3 people that got over 100 points in batting, but the fact that they collectively only put up 20 points in fielding versus the Banana Peppers, like, what, 110?
Uh-huh.
Banana Peppers tried to hold the line, but just wasn't enough. Alright. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and when we get back, the next matchup is going to be the Baddies versus Xelpud's Harem. So see y'all in 3 minutes.
That's an eagle.
Oh my god!
That's an eagle.
That is a stream highlight! How is that like
We're in the right area for Double Bill. He's up to heavens in this place. Should be yours.
Alright, and we're back. For game 2 tonight, we have our Wads the Baddies versus Xelpud's Harem. These teams are on opposite sides of the standings right now. The Baddies currently standing at the top of the division as of the beginning of the night, because Tusk technically just took the lead by winning their game. But if the Baddies win here, they take the lead right back. So the Baddies are fighting for position, and Xelpud's Harem is just trying to get out of last place. They just don't want to be there anymore, which makes sense. I wouldn't want to be in last place either. How do you feel about this matchup, Phoenix? We want your biased opinion first.
A biased opinion, huh? Well, I guess considering there are more power hitters on the Baddies compared to the Harem, the edge has to go to the Baddies, who will definitely play as dirty as they can.
Speaking of all those power hitters, this is a rare opportunity for me to ask you, how do you feel about the fact that you took so many power hitters from other people's game plans?
Somehow I was trained in Hammer Bro, and it's like, wow, I'll take that. Deal.
Who traded you back? Who traded you Hammer Bro? 1 second, I'm going back and looking at the trades.
I think, Jolty?
Yeah,
I think
Jolty
those
gave
were
you
one of the
Hammer Bro
brown
for
teams, yeah.
Lulu. Okay, that actually makes sense though. Lulu's a 10 batter.
However, the Hammer Bro has the power type,
Yeah.
which, yeah. I put a little more value into that.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
That one stolen from me wasn't even a power batter, it was robbed of Waluigi, believe it or not. Fair enough. Alright, Ash, how do you feel about this matchup?
I mean, speaking of drafting, there were two people that pretty much fucked up my draft, and Phoenix is one of them. But that being said, I love my boy Waluigi. So you get the Waluigi, you get the Fire Bro, the Hammer Bro, and the Critter. Roy, as much as I would love to see the underdog win, I just don't think you got enough bat power.
I'll say that, out of the batters here, I still think Funky Kong is one of the most consistent batters in the game. And the way the Harem is set up right now, everything is all about supporting the Funkster. And so I can only hope to see that support network carry that man to victory as he booms it over and over and over that tall wall. Otherwise, just the sheer power of the baddies are just gonna overwhelm them, and that's just like the only way this game goes in their favor. I'm sorry, Roy. Oh, also, Uber wants to know who the second person you took out one of your draft picks was.
Prozzy.
Prozzy? Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Because of the black me's.
It's fine, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair assessment. There's no bias out of my mouth. I don't hate any particular teams.
Oh right, I forgot you
own.
have Stupe too.
Ace defective. He's thrown 2 games now for the Harem.
Yep.
Which is funny because like a me throwing a game once is kind of rare, but a me throwing a game twice is just like, does the game actually have like personalities for these Miis that just they don't tell us about? 2 outs already. Firebrew up to bat. That star pitch. Is that going to be a catch? It is! The Harem's defense holding up in the first inning so far.
Yep.
Question is, how long are they going to be able to maintain that? They ain't able to get to base. Start the game off for the Harem. Jill's up. I'm interested to see how people do next season. Not just because of the fact that we're going to be playing without, or with duplicate characters, but the draft type is going to be an auction draft. So instead of, like, getting the player because you decide to position well, or you got, like, a good drafting position, you're going to have to, like, decide if you're willing to pony up the cash necessary to get that player. Which, unfortunately, is going to lead to some situations, to be sure.
Well, I have very strong opinions on this, especially because you said there's gonna be multiple, like, buy-ins going on at the same time, so, like, you can't exactly plan your roster.
You can.
No, you can't, because, like, if I don't get Bowser, me going after the black me is gonna be useless. Like, I mean, not useless, but, like, not as effective.
You're right.
Black was probably the wrong color, but, like, if
Nah,
I
show us
pick
your
a
racistness.
Well, no, I mean, like, just the black me's are powerful hitters, and so regardless, like, you're gonna want them on your team, but, like, it's just when you're not doing it one-on-one, like, you can't... It's just gonna lead to some really funky teams.
Maybe, but you can look at it like this, right? Unlike with the normal draft, where if you said yourself, you don't get Bowser, but here's the thing, you don't have to get the first Bowser, you can get the second or the third. You're not like, you're not stuck on that one draft that you have to win or your whole team's screwed.
No, I know, but I don't know. I have never, ever been a fan of auction drafts.
You might not be a fan, but I think that an auction draft is going to do two things. One, it's going to let people focus on the players they want instead of trying to settle for players that they don't want more often than not. Second, it's also going to make it faster. So instead of spending a month and a half doing 3 separate drafts like I was doing, we might be able to get it done in like 3 or 4 weeks. It's just, it's going to save time. It's going to be a little bit more interesting in my opinion. Whoa, the bobble!
Are you gonna be able to, like, so if there's, like, 4 drafts going on at once, can you put, like, a priority?
What do you mean?
Because, like, so, like, if I want Bowser, but I don't get Bowser, like, then can I try to get, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I mean, the way I plan to do it is everybody will choose 5 players.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be, or no, everybody will choose 3 players, sorry. And so every person will have So they'll end up being like, you know, some like 25, 30 players that'll be all on, there'll be more than that, but you get the point. The point is, like, there'll be a bunch of players on the block, and you'll just be bidding on which ones you want. Yeah, and you can always post-draft trade people, too. And, like, once their salary's locked in, like, that's how much they are, so... You wouldn't be, like, taking a loss. Well, at least you wouldn't be taking a major loss.
I just see...
You see only the negative things, because you only... You want... you want to get good players for nothing.
No, I don't want to get good players for nothing. I don't want to be fucked out of, like, picking... players, like, because if you're doing like a bunch of them at once, like, it's not gonna go well.
I don't see how it wouldn't go well. Like, you're focusing too much on I can get screwed because I didn't put enough in for this particular player, or I put too much for this other particular player that I bid on, even though I was considering the fact that I was trying to bid for that first player. But the question should not be I'm getting screwed because I'm not doing enough, but you should be thinking, why didn't I want this player enough?
Meanwhile, the Harem seems to be performing quite well here, while the Baddies are not making great choices.
I wasn't gonna say anything because Funky Kong's just like, I'm doing exactly what you said I should do, and I'm like, okay, Funky Man. Oh! The relay! Faster than Sid can get to base. Shy Guy's not too slow, though.
Oh, and there's Critter doing Critter stuff.
The Harem's starting this game strong, though. 6-0 right now, but let's not count our chickens too soon. We've seen many comebacks before. Did you see the irony of a dark blue me that's Sonic in this league? With the way that the stats are currently, yes. But would I allow Sonic in the league? No, because I can't make an anthropomorphic hedgehog with any of these me things, so... We ain't gonna even try it. You make anything of me if you try hard enough? That's also not true. Blue Shy Guy using the black hole suction of their non-face.
Their eyes?
The non-face. There's no face there. We just don't see the animation of them taking the mask off to suck the ball in.
Okay.
You know who usually makes it to base, even when they hit even the weakest of base hits? Yoshi's. Their insane speed is insane. And Yoshi already starting to get tired. Hammer Bro's gonna turn that into a triple play! What a catch! Putting down the Harem in one play.
Here comes the power lineup. The Baddies. Hello.
Brown Critter getting
There's
a
that
piece of it, but not enough, and that's gonna be a quick out. I went to the bathroom and it was 0-0 inning. You went to the bathroom before the game started? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Roy? I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to the bathroom before the game started, but you just say that it's before the game started.
The baddies are at least on the board.
Yeah, Baddies finally getting onto the board with thanks to the efforts of Fire Bro, hitting it over the wall. The Harem response too slow. Ball was already out before they even started the buddy jump. It was at the top of the last inning. That's also false because you guys got 2 runs in the bottom of the first. And the last inning was the second. Actually, last inning was the third. You missed like a good quarter of the game, bro. I put that tally in the wrong inning. Rainbow pitch. Bill didn't even swing. Here goes the chain chomp. Chain chomp knocks the crap out of Yoon. And off goes Yoshi.
Wow!
Oh wow! Getting it too.
Wow, what a
Dark
turnaround.
Bones.
Mr. Consistent failing to be consistent. Oh, with that bad contact. Oh, the fireball! But Jill returns to second anyway. Dark Bone's getting a huge piece of that. Today able to turn it back in, but not fast enough. The egg pitch is the only star pitch from Superstar Baseball to be completely absent in this game. How come I have a feeling that the egg pitch was some noxious thing that I'm so glad they removed?
Tune up the bat, runners on first and second. Baddies trying to do something.
That's gonna be a triple play.
Getting anything.
The Harem quickly shut down the Baddies again. Things are not looking good for the Baddies going into the bottom of the fifth. This second half of the game. You are 100% on the nose with that? Yeah, because every egg ability in every Mario game, it's like the ball is just like, or it makes the ball go bouncy, bouncy, bouncy all over the place. Dry Bones still caught that? What?
Or touch the bag, huh?
How did it? Well, first off, okay, we're gonna need a replay. Fuck, it's a little too late for me to hit the replay button. I am so confused as to what happened there. It looked like he did a sliding catch on a ground ball that was also invisible, and it somehow counted him as tagging the base.
That was a weird, bullet bill bomb.
The bullet bomb missed. Shot at the wrong target. Enough said. But it wasn't an infield fly, it was, the ball was on the ground. That's gonna be 2 outs, unless I was wrong about the way the play started. It looked like the ball was gonna go across the ground.
Well, who was it that Birdo went to second though, and she was able to stay there, so it wasn't a fly ball.
Ball went straight to Junpei. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that play. I fully expect to spend a good 5 or 10 minutes tonight replaying that over and over to try and figure out what happened. Right before I pass out for work. Surprisingly, the Harem are holding the line here against the Baddies.
I'm confused what's going on right now.
The Baddies defense, or sorry, the Harem's defense is just proving to be a bit stronger than the Baddies can deal with. Or more likely, the Baddies' offense is just really struggling to have a good day. Waluigi, despite his incredibly tiny ability to make the play, ends up getting that ball. This is just a normal night of G1? Yeah, that's true. G1 has been the most confusing of the divisions, mostly because everybody's teams are so much closer in, like, balance overall. Also, Funky getting another home run.
Yeah, that center where it couldn't be Buddy Clock.
Junpei missing the ball there. Gets a piece of that. That's going to be at least a base hit. Sid once again getting caught on the turnaround again for being too slow. That is so unfortunate. Sid, you need to work on your cardio.
Stop smoking!
Stop
running!
Stop smoking and spending all your time in that plane. That is a huge hit. That is gone.
Gone.
Another
Fire
solo home run.
Fire Bro trying to fight back. Fire Bro trying to do something. All I can feel like is it's just like Fire Bro sitting there hitting home runs, then taking that bat and poking his teammates like, do something!
Teammates laying on the ground, poked with a stick.
Waluigi doesn't get
Then you
any of
got
that ball.
Waluigi, who can't even get it out of the infield.
We all know it's not over, that's true. We've seen several rallies in the last inning. Oh, Hammer Bro hits it big. That's going, but that's not going to get out of here. The buddy jump is going to definitely stop that one.
Didn't we see it last week in Me versus You? It came down to the last inning.
Yes. It literally was a walk-off homer.
Yeah.
Because Bowser hit it. Because of one bad move by my coach. Which I have now hopefully rectified and probably won't have to deal with. I'm hoping. I actually dove deep into what I've learned, and also from suggestions from Uberlord from last season. I made some similar adjustments to my roster. That's true. The Punishers have had multiple games that came down to final swing past the fences. You're not wrong. The number of games I've lost because of some bad bad hits against me. Pretty numerous. Even going back to Season 1. This is kind of how it rolls for me. I make these really solid defensive teams that just end up losing on some RNG. Yeah, this time I'm not having a test run against the 25-7 DK Wilds. You're not wrong there. Mostly because I didn't have time to wait to make that adjustment. The adjustment had to be made sooner rather than later. Oh, Yoshi not quite able to get there off of the bunt. Oh, Fire Bro, not content to just be doing things on one side of the ball, needed to do things on both, catching that ball and tagging out the runner at third. Fire Bro is, in fact, doing their best to try and lift the baddies up. Question is, will they have enough? There's only 2 innings left to go. Waluigi and Fire Bro, name a more iconic M-Cell duo. Do it. Wiggler and Petey.
Oh.
Two outs, no runs scored yet this inning. Ground Critter slams it straight. Well, Greg and Ronnie've never been on the same team. They've always been against each other. Hits the chain chomp, but the chain chomp just kind of wanders off.
What is going on in this game?
It's Bowser Jr.'s playroom. We have both the old Waluigi Fire Bro GM as well as the current GM for both of them in the booth tonight. That's true. That is true. In Season 1, you did have Waluigi and Fire Bro Ash. And now this season,
I know.
this season, Phoenix has them.
That's why I said I'm a fan of the Wah.
Uh-oh. That's Error out center.
I just realized the baddies are the only.
What is going on?
The baddies are the only Waluigi captain team in this entire league. Junpei,
Yeah.
Ace Detective. Don't you dare say he's defective.
Junpei.
Junpei, because he got 2 runs? Yeah. Sid, again,
Yes.
getting relayed out. That is something that the Harem are going to have to look at. Even if with the win today, Sid needs to go. You can't have a player that's been getting rallied out over and over again on first base.
Okay, Waluigi just forgetting how to dive there?
Yep, that is canon Persona 3 right there, is Junpei getting a home run. Oh! That's gonna end the inning. As we head to the 9th, 10-2. The baddies need to get 8 runs here to even keep the game going, which isn't impossible, but it's gonna be incredibly unlikely with Birdo on the mound. Not able to rally out Fire Bro. Here comes Waluigi. That's a double play. The Harem have 1 out to go, and then they get their 4th win. Can they do it? They did it! The Harem overcomes the baddies in a epic game.
Good job, Roy.
That means the baddies fall to 6-4, and that also means that they're going to lose their #1 seat
Yeah.
at the top of G1. MVP goes to Funky Kong, of course. Mr. Consistent, Mr. Shades, the person who initially was drafted to be the Xelpud of Xelpud's Harem. The Funkster.
Yeah, no batting from the baddies at all, except from Fire Bro.
Fire Bro, the only person who really showed up for the baddies today, which is not something you want to see if you are the owner of the baddies, Phoenix.
Guess I'll have to whip him into shape here.
Not much else you can do. Make him do laps for a few days. Don't even let him sleep. What do you mean that's abuse? I don't know what you're talking about. That's Norm for Waluigi Teams himself. Fire Bro doing almost all the heavy lifting. You're not wrong. That is also true. All right. Which ads time do we have? Yeah, we're gonna run another 3-minute ad, and that'll probably be the last ad of the night. So, see you all in 3 minutes. That's fantastic. Love it. So we're in the right area for Double Jump. He's up to heavens for this place. And show me yours. Come on, Justin!
shit, I just low-key just outed myself as a bad member. Jeez. I guess I'm late now. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm completely blind again.
Alright, we're back for match number 3. Tonight we have the Extra Lives versus the Pancake Punishers. Because I'm the biased one this time, I will open up by saying I think that the Extra Lives are going to win. I think they're going to absolutely demolish the trash tier Punishers. The Punishers are 3-6. They struggle to do much of anything. They're one of the most scored upon teams in the entire league, and I think that's going to continue tonight. I think they're going to get dunked on. Yeah, so Ash, what do you think?
I'm gonna go opposite you. I'm gonna give it to the underdog this time because the last time I rooted against an underdog, it did not go my way. Or last time I did not pick the underdog, it didn't go my way.
Fair enough. Phoenix?
I'm going to give the slight edge to the Extra Lies. I feel like the Yellow Me's have been really performing on this team. So I give the edge to them.
When half your team is Mii's, they better be performing. I would think it'd be hard to play the game if they don't. But fair enough. Alright, so that's 2 people for Extra Lives, one person for the Fireballs. I mean, the Punishers. Here we go. Punishers, again, making adjustments week to week. It looks like they're just trying to find something that'll click with their roster. Aaron getting a strikeout in the first batter of the game.
Edge Koopa not even swinging at all.
Wow.
Titus able to get a solid base hit. The ball basically didn't even move. Just rolled through the center. Wario hitting a foul. Mario not able to get there in time, but throws it to Shy Guy fast enough to get the tag out. The force out. Mario took a banana to the face.
Is that like a banana to the knee?
Maybe, but it's a little less impactful because it doesn't end your adventuring days.
Okay.
Carmilla able to get under that one and catch it. Dodo opening up the batting for the Punishers. Somehow Shy Guy did not vacuum clean that ball, even though it was definitely within range. Red Critter hits it. That's got good contact. That's going. That's not going to be enough. That's going to come down, and that buddy catch is going to slam through, sending the runners back to base. Red Critter tried, but just got a little too much upward momentum there.
Yeah, this has been not a good night for critters so far.
That is very true. That's 2 outs.
Those
from
runners
long
just
hits.
having to go back again for the second time.
That's going to be a critter catch. And both teams ended up getting 2 hits and 3 outs. No runs scored. Exact same stats-wise for both teams. Orange star hits. That's gonna lead to a double play by Critter. Or star pitches, sorry. That's not star hit, star pitch. Selfie not swinging yet. Letting Orange just pitch through. Critter could have just taken 1 step forward and on the force out, but instead decided to throw it. The swag, the confidence, the absolute gall. Another 2-hit inning for the extra lives. Mario charging. Gonna hit it to that sweet spot and then the boo ball. But doesn't even try to take advantage of it. Now, if the teams continue to be basically identical, Toad is going to hit into an out here. Both teams got 2 hits again!
Now we're back to the top of the lineup for the extra live.
Yep. There's a mushroom. There is mushroom for improvement? What are you talking about? Right. Oh, there's mushroom. It's a pun. Fucking hate it here.
I hate it here.
The part that's making me scratch my head right now is the extra lives got 2 hits last inning and 3 outs. Same thing with the Punishers. But the extra lives were on their first batter in order. The Punishers are on the second batter in order. So, what? How did the Punishers get 1 more batter, but the same number of hits?
Or stranded? Or runners stranded?
Yeah, I guess it has to be more runners stranded, but that doesn't make... I guess it makes sense, because... Yeah. That 5 was... That 5th hit was from the top of the 3rd. It was 4-4 going into the 3rd inning. And now it's 5-5. Aaron does not swing on that ball. That's gonna be a double play. I figured it out, by the way. It's because of the double play that Critter pulled during the second inning. That's why the Punishers were further along in their batting order.
Whole bunch of goose eggs so far.
Both of these teams are fighting hard. They're also both getting the same number of hits. There's like no real indicator like which team is even getting the better end of the deal. Because usually you could look at hits and like use that as an indicator like, oh, this team is doing better, they're doing more consistent, they're just gonna turn the game around eventually. But that's just not happening here either. These 2 teams are quite literally fighting a neutral or a standstill battle, so to speak. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Phoenix.
No, it's fine. It's who's will crack first.
Yeah, essentially, this is a battle of attrition. Which defense will fall first? And it looks like Magikoopa getting tired early is probably going to be the indicator. As the first real difference gets put on the board, the Punishers move up to 6 hits. And Magikoopa is taken off of the bag. And here goes Mario. Or, sorry, Wario. Wow, why did I say Mario? My brain is fried, apparently. Carmilla not fooled at all. She had moved it into the perfect position to hit that ball. That's 2 runners on with no outs. Here comes Red Yoshi. First spark of life this game so far. And Yoshi's gonna turn into a triple play. Oh my god! And another goose egg. As Green Critter saves the day for the extra lives.
Still 0-0.
4 innings of nothing so far. Here comes Green Critter. Gonna be trying to do it on the other side of the ball now. Unfortunately, he hit it right out into Carmilla's territory. Have we ever had 9 innings of nothing? No. I think the most we've gone without a score for either team is 6 innings. But I might be wrong. Mario able to get that out of the glove before the POW hit.
Oh, a bottle bobble.
That was an unfortunate bobble for Shy Guy. Wario is up. He's got 2 runners on. There's 2 outs though, so anything could go wrong here. He slaps hit. Critter not able to get it. Magic Koopa's going for it, but he gets cut off before he can make it there. Decides to go back for third. Very, very smart move. Big chance for Ashley here to turn a base hit. He hits it big, but Shy Guy's gonna get under it really quick, and that's gonna be an out. The Shy Guy saves the inning for the Punishers. The game's still no score. As we head to the second half of the game. Critter is going to be able to do Critter things by snapping their neck and twisting it in ungodly ways to get a ball. Toad hits it straight to Shy Guy, and that's gonna be an inning. We head to the top of the 6th, still no score. Shy Guy pre-charging. The shell gets a double contact. Two quick base hits with no outs. This might be the beginning of the scoring. Nope, that's a triple play. That's gonna be another goose egg for the extra lives. What the heck is this game we're watching? This is the most defensive game I've ever seen. Ada hits it way foul. She knows it's foul. She doesn't bother moving. Gets a piece of that, but that's not going to get out of the field. Fireball's going to come late. I don't understand why they always throw the fireball late. Like, it's every single time. It's ever so slightly late. Ritter got it with the inside of his bat and went nowhere. That's another out. Here comes Aaron. The Punishers have not gotten a hit in like 3 innings. And I'm immediately proven, or they immediately break that the moment I mention it.
What did you say? We haven't gone more than 6 innings without a score?
Yeah. That's gonna be a fly ball out. Nothing we can do about it. Oh! Aaron, what are you doing? Get on base! Ritter doesn't get that ball. The bases are loaded. And here comes Red Yoshi.
Oh boy.
One of the few people I would rather not have at bat right now.
Yeah.
And Yoshi's charging.
And Selfie able to save the day. Another goose egg. That's 6 innings with no scores. If we go one more inning, I think this is going to be a record for the longest stretch of no scores.
We have a dozen donuts.
We do have a dozen donuts. And while a dozen donuts in a game is not particularly rare, it's a dozen donuts consecutively. That's a foul ball. Donuts. Ritter is able to get a base hit. Selfie is up. Break the Shy Guy. That's going to lead to a double play. Is Dozen Donuts good? Depends on the context. As with many things, it all depends on the context. It's like one of my favorite memes for Root, which is a board game that I very much enjoy, where the question is 3 warriors a lot? And it's like, for most people, if it's 3 cats, no, not really, that's not a lot. But 3 of those little Toast Man bastards, you should be running, terrified.
I love Toast Man!
Oh, that is fair! That's gonna be the first round of the game! As if trying to preserve the sanctity of having no more than 6 innings without a score, the extra lives break it. Mario was a little closer, that would have been an out. Yep, if Mario was just a smidge closer. A single run was scored off of an RBI. Bottom of the 7th. Mario, you're typically useless for this team. Is charging. And Toad catches it. The Big Menace. Have we had a 1-0 game before? I'm pretty sure we have. Big Menace able to get to base off of that fireball.
I think we had a 2-0 game, but I'm not sure if we had a game that ends in 1-0. Oh, what a whiff!
Toad whiffing and Wario taunting with slaps on his ass. Somebody could go through the records, I'm sure, and find out if I'm speaking out of my ass, but I thought we had a 1-0 game in the first season. Red Critter hits it big, but that's not gonna get out. They waited way too long for that boo ball again. And that's a 0, and that's another donut for the Punishers. A team that I thought had built a solid offense with the way that I changed things, but I guess not. I guess we're just like, you know, fucking garbage. Critter diving for that ball, somehow caught it with his shoulder. Don't know how that makes sense, but you know, hey.
The immovable shortstop known as Critter.
Oh, no, they do plenty of moving. It's just that they're like, they just don't let anything past them.
Yes.
Foul ball.
Owl.
Another Critter move. Why do they always wait until there's 2 outs before they finally start hitting the ball?
I was gonna wait before I said it.
I mean, I'm not opposed when it's my opponents, but like, still sitting here. The CPUs are Nintendo kind of weird, that's true. Toad's running for it.
Oh.
But he's not gonna get there in time. You have to throw it! Throw it! You lazy fuck!
The pink menace strikes again.
Yep.
Oh, base is loaded again. Here comes another base hit from the extra lives. Only 2 innings to go, or only 2 at-bats to go for the Punishers in their own field here.
Yep. They don't have that far to come back, though.
By his slow speed, Arden's able to get to base.
A star hit.
A star hit from Shy Guy leads to 2 runners on with no outs.
Nice.
Which means that Carmilla is about to get a bat straight to freaking Critter, and then it's going to be a triple play. This is what I'm calling right now. Oh, no. That's going to be bases loaded. Oh, Orange running!
Oh,
Orange running!
Everyone's running.
Punisher's able to finally get their first run on the board after a crazy error caused by the foul ball. And that is going to send Wario off the mound. They've now gone through 2 pitchers before the Punishers have switched off their main dude, their starter pitcher. Yoshi hits it. That's going to hit the back wall. Yep. That's going to lead to 2 more runs. Yeah, that leads to 2 more runs as the Punishers start to score. The dam has been broken. The game is open now, with only 1 inning left to go. I don't know, Ref. I think he got that ball before she kicked him. I'd have to say that, that it might have been an out.
Come on, Mario, do something.
Alright, do something. You're the team captain, please.
Hey, he did something.
He's gonna get Yoshi into position for another RBI. Still no outs for these, for the Punishers here. Here comes Pink Menace.
And the Pink Menace. Hit it big.
He doesn't have to hit it big. He hits it like a perfect slap, but that's gonna be another run. I'm gonna have to say the rule of cool fails on a drop kick. You know, fair, actually. That gets down in time.
No.
Pianta didn't...
Pink Menace couldn't decide to run.
Pink Menace didn't commit to the play. That's the first out of the inning. Mario's in RBI territory, though. Ada just has to hit it, and that's good. Another RBI right there. Punishers now have 5 in 1 inning. After 7 innings of nothing, suddenly the offense, like, woke up. Yellow Toad already tired. The poor boy just got on the mound. Magic Koopa going for the guaranteed force out instead of trying to do anything with third base. 2 RBI chance here. As yet another run comes in for the Punishers. The switching pitcher again. Here comes Critter. Critter taken out of the shortstop position. That's going to expose the inner left field, I think. Toad is not going to be nearly as good in that position. That bobble does lead to Selfie catching the ball.
Now the extra lives need a rally of their own. Extra
Lives are now in the hot seat here. They need to get 5 runs just to stay in it. That was a disastrous inning for the Extra Lives, I agree. But they're starting the inning strong with a base hit from Titus. Foul ball is going to lead to Titus getting forced out. I mean, you could say that, but Arn here is got a 3? He's got like a 3 or a 4 in pitching, just kind of existing here. Oh wait, no, that's his speed is a 3 or 4. His pitching's a 5. But it's time. Arn is swapped out for Mario. Star pitches on the second. Oh, that's a hit. Critter is gonna catch it. Critter doesn't catch it. What is going on here?
The green shell uninterrupted.
That's gonna be a run. What an awkward run, indeed. Walk up to bat. Ain't able to get that one. Not even a sac fly.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs.
2 strikes. Mario could end the game here with the start pitch. Oh, here it comes! You know, Mario did the start pitch, but didn't do anything. And that kind of upsets me a little bit. I mean, I guess because his start pitch is literally just a fastball that's faster. So, I mean, it's still you can still normally time it. Home run here ties the game. That's true. That's a big hit, but that's not going to be enough. That is going to be the game. Carmilla catches that ball. And the Punishers win 6-3.
Such a tight game here.
That was such a tight game. Unfortunately, that means that the extra lives fall to 4 and 6. But also, the Fireballs move up to 4. I mean, sorry, not the Fireballs. The Punishers move up to 4 and 6. So there's that. MVP is definitely going to go to Shy Guy. Shy Guy maintaining the infield. Did a lot of work for the team. Wario got a strikeout. That's huge. But most of their batting not quite there that game. Fielding, though, was very strong for both teams. We're 3 for 3 for home team wins. Interesting. Yeah, Red Critter got a fat goose egg tonight. Like, that we would have, if this game had gone the other way around, if the Extra Lives had won this game instead, I would be doing nothing but talking about how Red Critter just threw the game. But with a nice balance of fielding and batting, Shy Guy Red, MVP of the game. All right. How much time do we have left? We have an hour and 5, which means we don't need to go on another outbreak. Which means we're going up to a final game of the night. It's the Turquoise Turnabout versus the Pharloom Pandas. Ash, we'll start off with your biased opinion because it's your team. Oh.
I'm gonna go with not my team.
You're going by your team? Now,
Yes.
we're 3 for 3 for home team wins today. Are you sure that's not going to be a factor? Don't you think that your team stands to get a potential win here? This week has been actually unprecedented. I think there's only one away team has won a game this entire weekend. Do you think you want to be the second team to lose at home this weekend?
I feel like I'm going to be.
Okay.
It's okay though. It's okay. I'm fine.
All right. All right. Phoenix, how do you feel?
I'm going with the home team. The Critters have not been doing well tonight. And normally I would say a Critter team would win, but we've seen the home team win all the time, so I'm gonna go with the
Pandas.
All right, so
Jocko, basically it comes down to if I'm wrong, I'll be happy I'm wrong.
yeah, no, I understand. I understand the mentality. So my thing here is that the Turquoise Turnabout, well, they do have Boomerang Bro and they have Blue Critter, which normally these are really solid players that you can count on. But like when it comes to when it comes down to it, right? Blue Critter is the worst of the critters when it comes to batting because their batting is the equivalent of a Toad's batting. And then Boomerang Bro is the same. He's the weakest of the bros. Even though there's only 3 of them, he's still the weakest out of all of them when it comes to batting. So the batting threats that they do have are not even the biggest threats that they can be for their position or character. Meanwhile, they are going against the most winningest character in the league, Bowser. Bowser is devastating. He gets so many home runs. Like, Will Funky is Mr. Consistent. Bowser, it's expected. Bowser is a character that steps up to the plate and just sends it. And he does it almost over and over again. If he doesn't send it, you know there's something going wrong. And like, that's why people pick Bowser to be their captain. He's why he's the #1 pick. He was the #1 pick in every single division during the draft because he is just that much better than everyone else. It's like not even a contest. Bowser makes and breaks teams by himself. And I just think that the Pharloom Pandas, if Bowser shows up, it's going to be an easy win for them. That's all I have to say on that. Here we go.
Let's go!
It's finally nighttime on the for the games. We've gone to several venues, but this is the first one we've had that's nighttime. Kind of appropriate because it creates kind of a weird timetable. That's relatively reasonable. First hit goes straight to an out. Richter able to get a base hit. Not to brag, but it was moi.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, Lucky, you're the only team that won when they were away this week so far.
That was a weird bounce. That was like a Wario arena bounce with the arrow.
It was. It bounced off the glove of Jerry, but Maria was able to get that ball and with the buddy throw get it to second base very quickly. That's going to be a double play, and that's going to make it so the Turquoise Turnabout get no runs the first. Here comes the starting batters for the Pharloom Pandas, starting with Chris Redfield. Oh yes, we can never forget the GOAT is the center fielder for the Turquoise Turnabout. Boomerang Bro able to use his ability to create a double play situation. Cynthia is the preamble before Bowser comes out.
Oh, come on, Boomerang Bro. Just let one through.
Boomerang Bro doing his best to keep the Pharloom Pandas from being able to score. Goose egg for both teams after the first. Baby Peach getting ready to bunt. Also, can we talk about the fact that she was...
It gets burned, too.
Can we talk about the fact that she was bunting by, one, holding the bat upwards, two, literally balancing on, like, the tip of her 1 foot's toe? Like, what? How are you gonna get any control of the hit that way? How is that fair?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was strange. Like, Jerry didn't even go over there.
The bases are loaded. And here comes the team captain, Luigi! Funny, because when you look at the batting order, Luigi's almost seems like an afterthought. Like, it's like, let's get everybody lined up, and then, oh, we forgot about Luigi.
You mean
Bowser.
green guy, right? Green Mario?
Yep, Green Mario.
Who's, what? Green Mario?
Yeah,
You
Luigi.
mean green guy? That sack fly is going to allow 2 runs to be scored by the Turnabout.
No!
That's going to be 3 and 4. As Turquoise Turnabout are starting off the game pretty strong in the second here. Rebecca shows hitting the wall to get the ball to Jerry as fast as possible. Almost knocked her own ass out. Gamut gets a big hit, but that looks like that's going to be an out. Unfortunately, sack fly doesn't work when your team has 2 outs.
Yep.
And here comes Bowser, Pharloom Panda's primary batter. Unfortunately, last inning he didn't get any of his supporters on the base. And that pre-charge is going to take a lot of the power out of Bowser's hit. It's going to lead to an out. The one strategy of putting a baby on the mound is that more often than not, power characters have to pre-charge, which takes a lot of the power out of them. Blue Critter able to get an out there too. Maria up to bat. Currently 2 up, 2 down right now. And Boomerang Bro is going to make it 3 up, 3 down. As the Pharloom Pandas are struggling to make anything happen.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Peach is up. That's going to be a quick double play at the end of the inning. Sorry, the end of the top of the inning. Boomerang Bro negating the star hit by using his boomerang. Looks like this is going to be the first hit for the Pharloom Pandas as Rebecca records a double. Oh, sorry, that's the second hit they've got. My fault. But still, a double. Critter tries to stop the play to third instead of going for the guaranteed out at first to stop Jerry. That's going to lead to runners on the corners for the Pandas. Unfortunately, none of that's going to matter as Critter just basically turns the game off for the Pharloom Pandas with a quick double play. The Goad pre-charging. The Goad hits it high and far, but Jerry's going to be able to get underneath that.
Oh,
No!
bananas.
What is going on right now?
An inside the park home run for the G-O-A-D Goad! Magikoopa finally showing up to the game and doing his job.
Wow! Oh yeah!
Luigi pre-charging. That's gonna bounce off the back wall. Jerry apparently not. How is it that Jerry gets hit by a banana there and doesn't seem to care, but when the ball was higher, he's decided to smack the banana instead of like fucking catching the ball last time. I don't understand. But don't get me wrong, that allowed the Goad to get a fucking inside the park home run, which, I mean, that's just a precedent. Also, what a play to save the score, not allowing that second score to happen.
After getting hit by the Powerball.
Uh-huh. Pharloom Pandas relatively close to the top of their order. Cynthia gets too much of that. As they're going straight onto Amaranth. Bowser up, no outs, or sorry, 2 outs. Why did I say no outs? That's a big hit. That is going, and that is Bowser doing Bowser things as Bowser gets the first run for their team.
What? If only he had support.
If only Cynthia didn't hit it really hard right into Amaranth's glove. But Baby Peach is now tired, which is huge because once Baby Peach is off the mound, then the heavy batters for the Pandas are actually going to be able to show up because they're not going to be forced to pre-charge anymore. And off they go.
Bye!
Also, I do find it funny that the goat was immune to that shell. Don't know why he was immune, but I'm just gonna continue to add to the lore of the goat. The goat is so powerful he slaps green shells away because they just don't affect him. Boomerang Bro hits it big, hits it hard, hits it far! But it's caught.
Woohoo! Good job, Outfield. Good job.
Woohoo!
Pew pew pew!
Sorry, too much Monokuma.
Yep, that's... We both are.
That's 2 outs really quick. Is Bowser going to try and... Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, is Bowser going to try and strike out the child? No, he doesn't. He's just like, here's a softie straight out to Kamek. Go back up to bat. Somehow doesn't hit that ball. That makes little sense to me. Ooh, doesn't get any of that.
Oh, come on.
We've seen a shocking lack of star pitches from Bowser this game, that's true. We have seen very few. Ooh, big hit from Jerry! But is that gonna be enough to get out of here? I don't think so. The goat,
Nope.
able to stop that play. As the greatest of all dimes ends up catching the ball there. And unfortunately, another lack of contact from a Luigi pitch leads to yet another out.
This is the Shame.
Luigi up to bat.
No, God.
Here comes Brown Critter. Or, sorry, Blue Critter. Wow. Can we just... I just need to stop talking. I think my brain has reached its limit. Jerry able to get that ball and save the inning for the Pharloom Pandas.
Jerry?
Still 4 runs behind, but with 4 innings to go, there's still time to turn this around. Green Magic Koopa able to get a nice hit there and get a base.
Come on!
Oh,
What
there
a
goes the support again.
catch! And here comes Bowser, solo again with no support network. And gets none of it. Well, I mean, he gets a piece of it, but not enough. That's gonna be another inning with nothing. As the Pharloom Pandas offense is just absolutely getting dismantled. Star pitch, loopy-loop pitch, sorry, from Bowser leads to a quick strike. 2 strikes, another loopy-loop will be a guaranteed strike. It doesn't do it though. It doesn't need it. Uto getting to base. 2 outs. Here comes Baby Peach. Baby Peach not known for her batting ability, that's for sure. Hits it straight to Green Shy Guy, and that's going to be an out. As we head to the bottom of the 7th.
7th inning stretch.
We Caroline.
Ba, 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 ba.
That's all you get out of me.
Bye, Pixel.
Oh, I was too late. And a 1-2-3 inning. Solid base hit from the gold.
The goad? Hey, so good, so good, so good. Yeah, Lucky, exactly. I don't know how many stadiums they do that in, but Fenway, I've been there a few times. It's you get caught up in the moment. Like, the 7th inning stretch is just it's a total vibe.
Yep, it is. I mean, it is too when they win, because dirty water.
True. Goat's gonna be able to get under that one because ball went a little too long in the air. Here comes Jerry. Jerry not able to get it past the boomerang, bro. And here comes Chris. And if Chris doesn't do something here, the Pharloom Pandas are going to only have 1 inning to go to try and make up a 4-run deficit. Not saying that it's impossible, but the way that the games are going so far, it's looking increasingly unlikable. Unlikely. Wow. Not unlikable.
Oh, 2-out rally started here.
Let's go, let's go. Yes.
And now Bowser has some support.
Yeah, Bowser has a 1.1.
Oh, man.
Come on, Bowser. Do Bowser things.
Bowser hits it off the back wall. Not quite the Bowser thing you wanted, but it's a Bowser thing nonetheless.
It's a Bowser thing.
Green Drybones, big chance here to do something huge, and he is doing it. That's going. That is gone. Go ahead, grand slam.
Green Bone's my guy. Oh no! Green Mario is tired.
That's gonna be the end of the inning, but not before the damage has been dealt. If the turnabout doesn't do the turnabout, this inning is over. Yeah, that's true. The big thing here, I think, is that the turnabout is actually living up to their name, just not in the way that they expected.
Oh no.
Green Shotgun missed that ball, could be huge! Rebecca! Oh, but Richter, without the confidence to push forward, stays on second. Here comes Boomerang Bro. Boomerang Bro has the potential to turn this game around. Bowser, he was smart, would apparently just let it happen as the ball goes straight into the glove of Chris, and because his foot was on the bag when he got the ball, it was an instant double play.
Wow.
Despite the fact that he got launched back like 30 feet.
Also, that is just enough to get me out of negative and just a 0 differential. Because I was a -1.
The Turquoise Turnabout fall down to 4 and 6, and the Pandas move up to 6 and 4.
And most definitely Green Tribro.
Of course it's Green Dry Bones. The Grand Slam, you can't
Yeah,
not
the Grand
give,
Slam.
you can't not give MVP for that. So that is 11 out of 12 games where the home team won this week.
Wow.
The goad was still the goad. Even in a losing situation, the goad still put up an insane 120 points for his team. More than any other
How many points did
contributor.
Bowser put up again?
We'll find out in a second. Not a lot, I'll give you that. Bowser put up 50.
50.
Not even a single strikeout. He didn't use his star pitch nearly enough this game.
No, he didn't.
Green Drybone's getting a 90 in batting. The fact that not a single player on the Pandas out MVP pointed the goad tells you exactly what the goad is and what the goad's all about. Still, 100 points, Green Drybones getting the MVP nod there. Huge, huge win for the Pandas. Alright. Let's pull up some juicy stats for everybody. For the juicy standings, what have you. Switch the screen for you guys so you guys can see the stats as well. Alright, so, G1. Tusk is obviously taking the lead, now 7 and 3. Crozzy Beeman, the Baddies, Pharloom Pandas, all at 6 wins apiece, with Crozzy having the game in hand at the moment. Pharloom Pandas have a 0 differential, perfect 90-90 across the board. Very impressive. Pancake Punishers, they are finally out of the basement at 4 and 6. 106 runs score, 112 runs against. They now are no longer the worst team in the entire league, with Batista Backflips up at 120. but still pretty far up there as far as runs against. Banana Peppers at 115, Harem at 110. We got 4 teams that are 4 and 6 right now in G1, with the differential only being the difference between these teams. 3 of the teams are negative, which is, I mean, what you'd expect when you've lost more games than you've won. Somehow Turquoise Turnabout, even though they're 4 and 6, have 9 run differential. They've been doing incredibly well. Banana Peppers 3 and 6 are unfortunately have taken the position that the Harem were in. The Harem finally pulling themselves out of the last place. Banana Peppers, Xelpud probably not going to be happy about the fact that his team is in last for his division. That being said, when we look at the overall standings, Turkins have 117. Okay, so I'm tied for 4th. I'm tied for 4th worst defense in the entire league, which is insane to me. We look at the overall standings. We see the Dr. Dingers and the Daisy Dukes top of the league. Jinxers, Dynasties, Hydrators, Launchers, Tusk Love. These teams making up the 7 and 3 block, with the Lucky Launchers actually having a game in hand at the moment. The 6 wins block extends all the way down from E-Team all the way to the Pharloom Pandas, with Beeman having that game in hand. 5 wins block, very small block compared to the other groups so far. Sluggers having the game in hand here. 4 wins. They've a massive block. All these teams have done. There's no games in hand here. All these teams are 4 and 6, making a huge chunk. But also, I want to point out that right here on slot 22, that is the lowest team in G1. Every team underneath here, not doing nearly as good, which is quite something to say. For a 3-win block, even smaller than the 5-win block, with the Peppers having a game in hand against the rest. And then we have our 2-win teams, with the Shurikens having a game in hand. And the L Gang are 0-9. L Gang are going through a massive restructure, and hopefully we will see them get their first win on Friday. But yeah, we got a lot of things going on so far. That was what? That was the end of week 12 or 11. That was week 11. So we still have 7 weeks, 6 weeks to go? 6 weeks to go. 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7. 7 weeks to go. So, we're, things are getting down to the wire. As far as like teams making or breaking, trying to make the playoffs. The big thing here, I think, with G1, right? So because we're talking G1 here.
I was gonna say something with G1. Like, you're talking about Tusk Love, and you don't see them, like, they're in the first position. We don't see them until 7. So that means 9 teams are packed within 15 slots.
Yes. So you and
then you look at the dingers.
All of G1 fits in this whole section. You have 6 teams above and 6 teams below, which is actually kind of amazingly balanced, as all things should be.
Like, if you look at Group 2, you got the Dingers and then Shirley's Angels. You go from 1 to 26. Like,
another thing to point out, right,
crazy.
is differentials, right? So, like, with G1, the highest differential is positive 16. The lowest is negative 23. So that's still, like, 40 runs-ish between the two. Meanwhile,
39 runs between.
Meanwhile, Dr. Dingers has 61 positive. The Shirley's Angels has negative 63. That's 124 differential between the top and the bottom.
I mean, it makes perfect sense for G1 when you look at the fact that Turquoise Turnabout have a negative record, but they have a positive differential. Like, these games have been close.
Uh-huh. And the games that have been wins have been big wins for the Turnabout. That's another thing to point out. Like, the opposite could very well be true. Like, the Pancake Punishers are 4 and 6 with a -6 differential, which doesn't seem like a lot when you consider that they've only lost 2 more games than they've won, but that also implies that their losses haven't been that devastating.
No. All right, the Turquoise Turnabout just lost just a 1 to their differential, because they just lost by 1 point to me.
Yeah.
Like, taking 1s and 2s off of the differential at a time, or adding 1s and 2s, isn't a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to talk up G1, but, like, considerably so, G1 has the most volatility to it because of how close the teams have been. It's it's just like, yeah, Tusk Love are 7-3, but that just doesn't tell you the whole story. Like, their wins, they got 16 more runs than they've had against them, which isn't a massive differential. Like, their record is almost, or actually, sorry, their record is the same as the Dynasties, but the difference is almost 20 runs in favor.
I think one of the crazy things is that the top 4 teams, like, they're separated by a win, but then there's like a 2-gap differential between the other ones, like between Turquoise and Pharloom.
Yeah, there is it is weird that there's no teams that are 5-5 in G1 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 5-5s are in the group 2.
Yeah, that's true. Azure
two of them,
All-Stars
and
and the
one of them
Saurus
has a-
Sinners.
Yeah.
There's actually 3 of their teams that have 5 wins, and one just has a game in hand.
Yep,
Lucrative
game in hand.
Sluggers has that game in hand that can kind of go either way.
It's the same thing in Group 3, though, too. You got the top 5 teams are 1 win apart, and then there's a 2-gap.
Yeah. That gap was created mostly because I think that there's been a large number of wins that have been funneled upwards because of the L Gang. I'm sure that'll start to rectify itself as the L Gang performs better going forward, hopefully. My fingers crossed, because if they don't perform good after all these trades, it's going to feel real bad for me. It wasn't just the L Gang. Yeah, but the Gang is the biggest contributor. Baddies and Backflips gave a few extra wins that they shouldn't have, but they're also changing that too. Three in 21 or so. What? Bottom 4 went 2-18 against the top 5 teams in the first 9 weeks. Yeah, they didn't do too great. That's true. Alrighty. Any closing statements from you two before we head out?
Just no.
That's it? That's it? That's all you got? Phoenix?
Oh, what's that?
Any closing statements you want to make before we head out? Actually, we should look at the player stats.
Yeah, let's take a look.
We forgot to look at the player stats. Hey, look at that! Red Critter is still on top.
Even though it was not a night for critters.
Nope. Even though it wasn't a night for Critters, Red Critter's still showing that he's the best player in the league. He needs to stop doing so good. He's going to be expensive next season. Yeah, PD, D3 PD, get a spot. G1 Funky, that's Xelpud Harem. He's pulled himself up to the 3rd slot. He's overcame G1 Donkey and G1 Bowser. G1 and G3 Bowser both falling down in the rankings is kind of crazy. Even G2 Bowser has fallen a little bit. With this week, the home away versus away record is now 63 and 69. Nice.
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 Wait, is the 69 the away teams? I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. G1 Zidane still maintaining a top tier spot. G1, the GOAT! The GOAT is number 15 right now. Let's go. Unfortunately, Red Toad fell. Where did Red Toad fall to? My Red Toad, his third game was so bad. He fell all the way to 50th. He was all the way up here at like 20th. 69 to the away teams. Nice.
A lot of the G1 critters fell down. Well, other than
But
red.
not this one.
Yeah, other than red.
G1 PD actually up on the top table now. That's who is G1 PD? That's
That's on Tusk Club.
Tusk Club, yeah.
Yeah, the only G1 critter on this top 28 is red.
Let's just look at G1 in general, like just G1. You got Red Critter, Funky, Donkey, Bowser, Dane, Goad, King Bowser, Wario, PD, Blue Pianta. Isn't he on the bench right now?
I think so, yeah.
Pedus.
They only have 4 games.
Pedus is in the top. No, this is G1. King K. Rool, Ada Wong is in the top for. That's crazy. I didn't even notice. Boomerang Bro, Brown Critter, Junpei. Junpei is 16th overall for G1. Lewis, Baby DK, Paratrooper Red. That's my Paratrooper. That's Reggie. And then Red Toad. Blue Critter actually doing a lot better in G1 than he is other places. Fire Bro, Hammer Bro, Fire Bro. Both of these members of the Baddies right there, right next to each other in standings. Irvine, Bowser Jr., captain of the Meeman. Yellow Shy Guy. Who's Yellow Shy Guy? Oh, that's Extra Lives. Alucard, Green Critter, Cloud. Not a lot of Pharloom Pandas players outside of Bowser in these top slots. Anywho, now we're done looking at stats. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we?
Yeah, lucky light blue Miis, they've been performing quite good. Being able to hit and run.
Yeah, hit and run's pretty powerful, weirdly enough. Actually, we are going to raid my buddy Brian. I know he's not a member of EG, but he is just started, he's playing Golden Sun right now. He's only like 10 minutes into his Golden Sun stream. We're gonna go raid him really quick. I love me some Golden Sun. Show him some love like y'all showed us. And I'll be back on Friday with some more baseball.
Baseball.
Bye, everybody. Say bye. Both of you.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Good.
Che